Time?
3, 2, 1. We are recording because
God,
I want to
dude.
capture the energy that we have right now.
I want to highlight, before you say a word, I want to highlight how you, so we use Zoom for our meetings to people that are listening, and Rye sends me the meeting ID. And the meeting ID, I don't know the exact number of digits the meeting ID is. However, this is how this asshole gives me the numbers. He goes like this. He says, all right, it's 5, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4.
I give it to you.
I'm not done. You know what I mean? The pause. I paused, and then I gave you more numbers. Just give me numbers in the same tempo. Don't pause and then up the tempo, down the tempo, and then hit me with a number that sounds like a conclusionary number, like 37497.
Is conclusion? Wait. Time out. Is conclusionary a real number?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a real number.
I don't believe you.
I'm going to rip your head off, dude. Okay, I want you to tell me.
I give them to you incrementally.
No. I want you to tell me.
No.
You tell me when I'm done giving you information, just based on the tone of my voice, and this is what you did to me. Just don't interrupt other than saying, hey, bye, babe. Jasmine's going to get dinner. Okay, you tell me when I'm done, all right? 542 733 974.
You're done now.
67-48-9.
No.
That's how you did it.
No.
I swear to God, that's how you did it.
Shit.
Shit, dude. God, I had an aneurysm listening to you. God, where's my captain's hat?
It's so good. All right, here we go. We're going live. Oh, man. I hope everybody that listens to this on iTunes and Podbean enjoys this.
The captain's hat, dude.
I can't see right now because I'm putting us on live.
On the live stream.
Okay.
Welcome to the Clapped Out. This is a Wiener Schnitzel episode. We are going to talk about everything German. Number 1.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. Nothing. I don't know. Yeah, chocolate. I know they got chocolates. They got that fat kid in Willy Wonka look German. He liked chocolate.
True. This is preparing for live.
He ate himself to death, which is how I feel every day.
Dude, me too. I hit our scale for like 3 weeks.
I know you told me this. Just we
jumped
talked for this.
I jumped on it.
Oh, wait.
And I didn't lose an ounce of weight.
I lost many ounces of weight.
Clapped Out Podcast.
Dude.
Episode 10. Ready, steady, live. We're live. Clapped Out Podcast, episode 10. Few days late, but what else would you expect from us right here?
We're just not good people.
Logan, how was your week, buddy?
I don't remember much of my week, dude. It
Come
was such a
on.
busy. I really don't. It was a busy, eventful week. We neither of us have good memories. What did I do this week?
Um,
Oh, I got the notchback exhaust and stuff done. That was dope. That was a dope situation.
It sounds it's like halfway between like a ski boat
It is a ski
and
boat.
a bracket car, but it sounds
ski boat bracket. Are you not going to comment on my captain's hat?
sounds pretty dope nonetheless. And your Capitan's hat.
I stole this from the
hang
owner
on,
of
hang on.
Dynasty.
Can you turn around real quick? Turn around. Let me see your haircut. Did you get like edged up in the back there?
Yeah, I had a prairie fire going on. A briar patch.
I will say I'm a little bit jealous of how thick with 3 C's your hairline is.
Oh, don't worry. My hair is receding. I'm just growing it out long enough to comb it forward so you can't see it. Yeah, I'm very honest about my hairline. My dad got hair plugs at a young age. He's 35, got plugs. And my whole life I said, Dad, it looks like you got the polka dots in your head. And he goes, those are not polka dots. And they look like a polka dots in his head.
I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I wish I had you in my life earlier to tell me and be completely honest with me and tell me that like, hey buddy, it's time, and caught it before, because you know how it is, like with receding hairlines or hair loss, it's like you got to get on it and then prevent it. There's no bringing it back outside of minor surgery.
Yeah, but here's the thing about receding hairlines and hair in general that I have come to terms with. Once you're married or you have a fiance, it's just, who cares? Like, I don't care. She's going to be bummed the way I look, in a little while, but like, I don't care. I have a scar from ear to ear on the top of my head. I literally look like Frankenstein. The least of my problems is a little bit of a hairline recession.
Yeah, true.
Plus, I've seen this new stuff where they just tattoo a hairline on you. Have you seen this?
Oh, yeah, ridiculous.
I'm doing it. Oh, I'm gonna do it. All multicolor. I wonder if they could do French. No, what is it called? Bleach tips.
But then as your hair continues to go back, like, okay, let me ask you this. Which one's worse? Would you rather have the front go away or it go away in the back first?
I don't know. I don't really care, honestly. It can go wherever it wants to. Like
Because
my hairline, let me see. My hairline's not bad. It's decent. The problem with my hairline is the corners. I feel like they've been receding the same amount my whole life.
Yeah.
And I always look at it and I'm like, oh my God, I'm losing my hair. And then I look at people that have like terrible hairlines and I'm like, oh, my hairline's not that bad.
So my thing was like, I was like, oh, my hair isn't receding. It's receded. Like it went back and then it stopped. And that was where I was in like total denial. And I can distinctly recall the date that I was like, son of a bitch, it's time. It was around like 2008. And I think it was what year it was. And I was in a Walmart in the video game, like electronics section, and they had the overhead cameras.
Yeah, that
and
showed your hair.
I cut my hair like super short. And I was like, oh, here's one of those TVs. And, you look up and I was like, what the hell? I turned to my buddy. I was like, did you know about this? And he's like, I thought you knew, bro.
I thought you knew. But
So, no. We went straight to the Bic aisle, like the razors and shaving cream, and I started scraping my head. And at that time I had it like cut like real short, and I shaved my head to the scalp from 2008 till 2013, and then I left for work for a little bit, and at that time it was like just whatever, I wasn't trying to impress anybody, and so I decided like screw it, I'm gonna grow my hair back out, and it got from the crazy I'm denying it stage passed into like long hair where I could cover up these little inconsistencies. And I decided like, okay, I'm gonna grow my hair back out. And that was from 2013 until basically present day, until a couple weeks ago. And I came to the realization after much push from you. I apologize. There's a fucking ice cream truck behind me right now.
No, dude, you got ice
cream
cream
truck. Are hearing that?
No, dude, I got cats. I got cats fighting like crazy in the back too. We're double down. We're doubling down.
Yeah, y'all want? Hey, you want?
I got a cat situation. Hey, hey! I'm serious. They're fighting viciously out there, dude.
Hey, y'all want some fucking pina coladas? What's up?
Hey! They're tearing one of them up. They're tearing one to pieces.
The problem that I have is...
Go ahead. Keep talking about your hair for a bit. I got to
solve. Go ahead.
Murder.
See, here's the problem that I have. Here's the problem that I got with the ice cream truck. It's not even an ice cream truck. It's a Kona ice truck. And this stupid truck comes around. And the second I hear even the faintest sound of steel drums, and I'm like, man, I feel like I'm in the Caribbean. The second I feel like I'm in the Caribbean, I realize that, oh shit, Kona Ice is coming around, and all my kids, they latch onto it like, oh, it's go time, and they run out of the house. I want a pina colada. I want whatever it is. So I basically run through the house, or I try to make as much noise. I'll run out into the garage and be so over the top to like, I'll start my car to try to drown out.
Don't be worried. I'm back. It's
Okay,
I didn't mean to interrupt
drown
you.
out the noise of steel drums, so my kids cannot.
Oh, did you mute me? Am I muted?
Goddamn Kona ice truck! No, you're not muted.
Hello.
You're here.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, dude, don't do that to us again.
We took 45 minutes to get our audio fixed before we started this podcast. All right, we got 50 viewers. You know what that means, Rod? Suck that pepper down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this week's episode is brought to you by. Let me message him while I'm talking a little bit. So
we're not going to do the.
No, I'm going to do the pepper. I'm going to do the pepper. I'm going to message him.
Are we going to do the jingle? We had a jingle.
What was the jingle?
Like a good neighbor, Rise butthole's going to be on fire later.
Do you know what I woke up to this morning?
No, I'd love to know.
In my head, it was the A-Team theme song, but with, with you can't shit your pants if you're naked. Like it was YCSYPIYN.
DIY.
And I was just I was like, that's the intro for my next video. For
So
15, 20 minutes while I'm brushing my teeth, I'm just like PIYN.
So here's the thing. I came across something on the internet last night, Rye, and I think we need to. I need the company credit card.
Okay.
There's a guy that is paying you. I'm gonna do it. Like we have to do this. It's this dude, and he's sitting in a studio. He's in a recording studio, and he's got this fucking oboe on his lap, and it's just this misplaced ass wind instrument. Like he's in a full digital studio, and he's got this like he looks like he's about to entertain the king in 1786, and he's sitting there with this musical instrument, wetting his reed, getting ready to really throw down on the old oboe. And the ad is
The oboe.
our jingle will make you tingle. And I'm like, I'm interested. And then I look a little farther, and it's a dude that you pay. You tell him a little bit about the company, and then he writes you like a 20-second jingle. And his selling point is you remember like a good neighbors. What blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Tell me what that brand is. And it's like, he's right. So here's what I think we should do.
What's the other one you're going to do? Safe Light Repair.
Yeah. But here's what we do. We should tell him the complete, like just the most geriatric version of what we do and have him try to come up with a jingle for, I want to make it impossible for this man to make us a jingle. Like,
So
yes.
when
Our whole group is based around shitting your pants naked. So if you could just,
but it's automotive or
but it's about cars. So yeah, make it about cars and shitting yourself.
When I first started Bull City Speed, my buddy was like, and I'm sure you've used Fiverr.com before.
I haven't. 99 Designs I have.
So if you guys don't know what Fiverr is you pay $5 and there's somebody that will make you a graphic design for $5. Now, most of those people who are sitting behind the keyboard that you hire for $5 are in foreign countries, and you get what you pay for. So I was like, this is an automotive, like,
yep,
we're high performance, blah, blah, blah. And it was just the most generic clip art, just nonsense. But it was only $5, so I learned pretty quick. Anyway.
Let's Fiverr our next t-shirt design.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Just
yes. Yeah, we're going to put a lot of effort in these next t-shirt drops. By the way,
we have to come up with a description for the artist. That's the thing, is you describe what you want and then they just execute.
Dude, when we did the BTR banners, when I was at Brian Tilly Racing still, we did those ridiculous banners with like God's Bigfoot and all that.
I'm not going to lie. You sent me some of the descriptions, and before I even saw the banner, even to this day, I still enjoyed the descriptions more than I do the actual banners, even though I got 2 of them hanging up here.
Yeah. So if you guys have not seen the BTR banner, can you pull one up on the show them on the screen? It doesn't matter. But so we were trying to we had to design a new banner, and a lot of people were complaining that the banners were too plain. So I grabbed a pen and paper and I walked around the sales floor, and I just asked the sales guys and everyone at BTR just random questions like, name something super American and name something blah, blah, blah. And I took all of their input, and then I created a story, and I sent this story to a designer on 99 Designs. And the story was, it's Bigfoot riding a dinosaur, and he's in a George Washington outfit holding a saber, and there's velociraptors with laser mounted on their helmets, and then they're fighting a giant, like, it was just the most ridiculous thing. And there was like 10 designers that fielded it, and out of 10, 9 of them are like, no way in hell am I going to make this. And then one guy from France was like, oh yeah, that's like nothing, I got it. And then the first sketches he sent, I was like, I'm in love with this man. Like, this is perfect. Yeah, look at this. Like someone said a bald eagle grabbing a salmon, and I was like, we need to put a cam.
Yeah.
Oh, a Cammon. So we made Cam salmon. The Fortnite drop boxes. The warthog shooting valve springs. We had Bigfoot with a twin turbo beer helmet instead of beer. It was turbos, riding a water powered jetpack out of the river, and volcanoes exploding in the background. But it just came out so dumb and so awesome.
The whole thing, the first one you did, I was like, Son of a gun. This kid.
Yo, we ordered 250 of them, I think, and they sold out in like 12 and a half minutes.
I believe it. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was cool. It was
So-
dope. All right,
All right.
back
so
to the sponsor.
yes. So my good friend from high school, he was actually
1982.
the my friend Kevin Derby. He was actually
Derbs.
the drummer in the band that we had. We had a band in high school, our junior senior year, I think it was, called Full Effect. This is like
What?
Yeah.
No, I am not breezing over that. I am not. I'm not breezing over that. Welcome to Full Effect.
Full Effect. But here's the deal. I took his bass drum and I painted it and I made the full FULL look like the NOS logo because I was like so hardcore about like racing. So it was, instead of NOS, nitrous oxide systems, it was full with the NOS like font and shit and then effect underneath of it. But this is like Limp Bizkit era. That's what we were basically a cover band. That's all we did. We played Limp Bizkit. We played Korn. This is not, you guys got to go back and think 98, 99, 2000. Kevin is a very, very talented drummer. I was the semi-talented lead singer of the band.
Oh my God. What? I don't even know you, dude.
If
I was the lead singer in a cover band called
Full Effect.
Montana Surprise.
Oh, you were the lead singer of the band?
I don't remember. I was like 12 years old. It was me.
But we
this,
played like the
Kenny, I don't remember. Go on. I'm sorry.
like the, you remember Limp Bizkit did the cover of
Behind Blue Eyes.
No, not Behind Blue Eyes. Before that, the George. I guess it would be nice if I could
touch your body.
That was
I know not everybody. You want me to sing the whole song, or you? Want me to
no. We don't have time for that. That was one of the songs that we covered.
Got a body like me.
But I gotta think twice. Listen,
Before I give my heart away.
we sound so close to them. I don't want to get like a copyright violation or something like that. So
we probably will get
better
knocked.
stop. So Kevin was the drummer, very, very talented drummer. And some other people, my friends, Matt Minotti on guitar, and my other best friend, Ryan Jensen, who I still talk to. Kevin and Ryan and I, we all still stay in touch, even to this day. So Kevin posted up a couple days ago, said, hey, I got a buddy that's growing peppers, and he grew one of these. If you guys are looking at this
I can't
live
wait
on the
this.
podcast,
This is so
that
good.
is a Carolina Reaper. And he said, does anybody want to eat this? The only stipulation is you have to do it live on camera. I said, I'm in. So
I hope that he took a syringe and injected it with more hot stuff that you don't know about yet. I feel like that may be the twist.
we've done spicy food challenges here on
No,
Clapped
no.
Out. This is
You.
not going to be the last one. Oh, I'm the only one.
I
balls
won't
enough
do
to
it.
do it.
dude.
This is.
I have to. Here's the thing. Let's just time out. I know you want to get into this, but I want to talk about spicy food in my butthole for a second, because here's what spicy food does. And you know what? I'm gonna take this shield of this really mature individual that I am. I'm gonna throw it away. And I'm just gonna be who I am. Every time I eat something spicy, I'm full wipe, done with my poop, and it's like I have a nuclear station on my rim. So I have to stand up. I have to spread eagle, and I gotta take a cold water dab to the old brown town to get it to cool off. And then I take my hand and I just go ahead and I fan the gooch zone to try to get some air over that cold water to bring the temps down to normal operating range. And if you don't do that, you're a liar.
I wish there was a like I want. It makes me want to sit on an ice cube. The last spicy food challenge I did here on Clapped Out was the Death Nut Challenge.
Should do a credit card swipe with a cube, is what I'm saying.
What I'm looking at is this with the Carolina Reaper. I know it's drowning, wiping it. Oh, I dropped it. Wiping it out here on the light.
Jasmine does
There you
not
go.
like the comment about my butthole, by the way.
Carolina Reaper right there. And this is all leading up to this. And this is, and you guys can look this up, it's called Johnny Scoville's Tube of Terror Carolina Reaper Peanut Challenge. And this little tube here has 13 million Scoville heat units of hot peanuts in it.
Time out. I just want to mention real quick. Tube of Terror I copyrighted for something else that's personal to me. I want to know
over there on adamandeve.com.
I just want to comment that Logan quote Tube of Terror Tarrant is taken. So
anyway, so this week's podcast is brought to you by. We're not talking about just peppers. So my buddy Kevin Derby, he has this
car related. I promise.
We'll get there.
I'm cool. I don't care. I love this. I don't care about cars right now.
I know you guys can't see this on camera. This is Derby Coffee Roasters. Derby, like a Derby hat.
Kentucky Derby.
Or Kentucky Derby. He actually roasts his own coffee, and I got to tell you, it's
that's why.
Frickin' delicious. If you love coffee, he's got tons of blends on it. So check out Derby Coffee Roasters on Facebook, Instagram. And you guys can, he's got his own website, derbycoffeeroasters.com. I'm going to verify that. But the whole deal with this was he sent me some coffee and he's like, hey, we grew these peppers. Are you interested? And I was like, yeah. So without further ado, let me chug half this.
What is that? Pepto?
Mm-hmm.
What if the Pepto is spicy too and you didn't know? Like everything you touch is spice. You can't wait. You're coating the inside of your mouth in Pepto. That's not fair. Drink some water and wash the Pepto out of your mouth first.
How about some non-alcoholic beer? And I'll wash it up.
All right,
I'm not worried about my mouth. I'm worried about my stomach.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't care either way. I just want to make you suffer a little bit more.
There you go. He's in the comments right now. Kevin Derby.
Kevin Derby, come on down. While Rye begins his descent into hot town, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Derby Roasters. So we have Rye. If you're listening into the podcast, this is my announcer voice, by the way. We have Rye getting ready to take down. Hold on, Rye. Give it a second. Hold on. I want to prep the listeners at home for what just happened. Rye has now chugged half a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. He has chugged a half a non-alcoholic beer.
I'm going to go pee.
He's going to take a tinkle. He's going to a little tinkle time. And what he's going to do is he's going to down a Carolina. Okay, I don't have to talk like that anymore now that Rye's gone. I was just trying to impress him. So, again, derbyroasters.com. This is not a paid advertisement. This is homies of Rye that we are shouting out because they have a badass situation in the coffee world. So, derbyroasters.com. If you take a look at their website, it'll show you what they're all about. I'll give you a brief summation. Actually, I'm just going to read their about us in a very elegant voice and get you guys tuned in. Since 2018, Derby Coffee Roasters has set out to source high-quality coffee from various countries around the world. We roast our beans to bring out the full, distinct flavors unique to each origin and deliver whole bean coffee in a timely manner so you can enjoy fresh, high-grade coffee in your home or business. We roast small batches so we can maintain precise control over each batch and ensure quality to the highest degree. We believe that coffee should be a culinary experience enjoyed by all people, not just used as a way to wake up, although it certainly helps. Our goal is to make you smile as we seek to share our love for coffee with the fine folks in our community. That voice was obviously not the best for introducing their situation, but a very well worded about us. You go to their website, you see a man with a very generous-looking beard on his face, and he has roasted up some, I don't know, some beans. They're beans, right? Yeah, coffee beans. Kevin Derby from Durham. He's passionate about coffee. Since his first taste of specialty coffee way back in 2012, he has been on a journey to make the best cup of coffee each day. Kevin Derby also was born with webbed feet. At the age of 7, his parents took a nail clipper and instead of having surgery, used a nail clipper to separate his big toe from his index toe, at which point Kevin promptly grew 7 additional toes from the bottom of his foot. Science still has yet to explain the multiple toe man.
Dude, you're so good at this.
He had a lot of toes.
I am jealous. So before I can't talk, here we go. Derby Coffee Roasters.
I know.
I just want everybody to see this.
There's a plug for a plug, dude. I think they should take the snippet from my About Us situation, not the toe situation.
But here's the deal, and this is why I wanted to team up with Kevin. One, because he's such a sweet dude. Like he was one of my best friends in high school. And then as we come into adulthood, everybody drifts apart, but he has still remained true to himself. And second reason is it seems like every podcast has a coffee sponsor.
Do they? I don't listen to podcasts. Did we just pick up our coffee sponsor?
Yeah.
Clapdown.com presented by
Dude,
Drew.
there's so many
I'm down.
podcasts that you listen to out there, like Black Rifle Coffee, and like don't get me wrong, they all have good products, but
Is Black Rifle the one with the military? Is that?
yeah.
Okay, well, we got our military. That's you. So we're good there.
So,
Is
yeah,
Kevin
if I'm-
military? Is he military? Oh, I'm not supposed to say you're – okay, sorry.
No,
Is he
no.
military?
No, he's not. But
No.
his coffee is way better.
No, I know. I'm
Substantially
not
better.
saying it's not. I'm just looking for a
Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, dude, I don't want to do
All
this.
right. In 5, 4, 3. Yeah,
Hold on.
babe? Yeah? Okay. 2, 1, go! I'm kidding. Don't do it yet. I want to – did you do it? I wasn't watching.
No, I didn't do it
Are you okay mentally?
yet. No, I know. I don't want to do this.
Just think about when you used to rip that mic with your band Sperm Effect or whatever it was.
So I used to mess with people like so. Okay,
No. Eat
No,
the
no.
pepper. Don't you talk around this.
Kevin did send me a habanero. Kevin, the habanero didn't really make it in the mail. There's a little part of it that looks a little bit sketchy, i.e. fuzzy and moldy. He's like, hey, you want a habanero to pregame? I said, yeah. The habanero doesn't look so, I don't want to like give myself food poisoning. So I'm just going to jump straight to the Carolina Reaper. And so my old trick used to be, because I've eaten habaneros before in the past, but I used to not like bite all the way down to crunch the seeds, because everybody knows with peppers, the seeds is what's stupid spicy.
Yeah, we need to hear crunch, bud.
So
And while you're chewing on that habanero pepper, I'm not going to tell.
I'm not gonna cheat. Here we go. Ready?
You're
Here we go.
wait. You're not going to chew it?
No, I'm not gonna cheat anybody.
Okay, good.
Can you shut up? Because I'm trying to eat this pepper right now.
You're so upset. I love it. I've had a long week.
I'm already sweating.
I need this, buddy. Help me.
Okay. Here we go.
And
Ready?
while Rye's doing this,
Carolina
hold on.
Reaper.
Oh God. Oh, he's chewing it up. Oh, for our podcast. Oh God, he's really chewing it. Oh my God, here he goes. All right, listeners at home, if you're listening to this podcast, I'm watching Rye face. Oh God, here it comes. He's facing death. Rye, tell us how you're feeling, bud.
It's a little hot. Oh
Talking doesn't help.
no, the exhale out of the nose is.
He's getting it.
Oh my God.
Oh no. Why would you do this? This is the dumbest thing you've ever done.
Okay. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. He's dying. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, dude. All right. Listeners at home, he's flailing about. He is looking for anything he can reach. He just grabbed the spoiler of the car behind him. He doesn't know up from down right now. Oh, it's getting worse. Oh, God. You don't touch your eyes. Don't touch your eyes. Oh, my God, dude. He almost touched his eyes. I saved him because I'm a very good friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
Kevin, I know I said I wouldn't cuss.
Yeah, he's cussing, Kevin. He's got to cuss. It's part of the show. He's doing okay. Again, listeners at home, he
I'm not
looks
doing
like
okay.
he looks like he wants to end the podcast right now, but we're only 20 something minutes in, so he can't end the podcast. He's not having a good time though. He's now standing and drooling, and he's doing everything he can to just get through the next few minutes. Okay. Are you crying? Is there tears yet? Oh, there's no way that felt good. Oh, that felt bad. That felt bad for me. All right, 48 listeners at home, or watchers at home, are watching you die right now. How do you feel, Rye?
Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, my God.
Do you still think Kevin is a good friend?
No.
Oh, man. Are you going to throw up?
Yeah, I probably will.
Okay, well, do not turn off the camera because we have to see this happen. It's good for views. Do it for the ratings, dude. Okay? Steve-O wouldn't turn the camera off before he stapled his nuts to his leg, so you can't turn the camera off for this. You have anything else to drink?
No.
No, you
yeah,
don't.
I do, but it's all beer. It doesn't help.
You got the Pepto nearby? You can't touch it for another 5 minutes.
There's no burnout. Oh,
No. It's what?
nothing.
Right through come on, man. The few, the proud, the rise.
Nothing.
You got it. How you feel, bud? He looks terrible. I've never been afraid for someone's safety more than I am right now, and watching the slow descent into madness. He smiled just now. Nope, that was not a smile. That was more of an exact. That's not a smile. He's just trying to breathe air over his teeth. He's having a bad time. Oh, he is going to have a spicy starfish the next time he sits down and lets one drop. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, dude.
How do you compare this to the Death Nut Challenge?
Way worse. It's like instant.
So bad. So Rye did the Death Nut Challenge, and I refused because I'm not into spicy stuff. And what are you doing? You're turning. He is turning. Rye is turning his garage air conditioner lower to try to combat the side effects of the habanero pepper. Okay, Rye. Financially speaking, how much money would it take for you to do that again?
$1,000.
Really?
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Everyone in the comments, $1,000 is all it's going to take. The good news is our T-shirts are on sale. They're only $13 each, the cheapest size. So if we could sell like 100 T-shirts, that's basically about, it's more than $1,000, but it would probably help Rye stomach this. Rye, do you think if we sold out of T-shirts, it would make it worth this?
Dude, I don't even know, man. I can't.
You're not a team player.
Keep talking, dude.
You're a team player. You're doing fine. He is now. He's burping profusely, obviously. Oh God, here it comes. Let it out, bud. Just let it out. It's okay. Here it comes. All right, so this is the sound that Rye makes when he sees Logan go faster than him off the trailer. It's basically the same reaction. And the best part about this for me personally is that Rye can't come back with any quips because he's literally handicapped by this. There we go. And he is puking. Yep, that's real. If you're listening at home, we do not CGI our vomit. We don't CGI our vomit at all. We make sure our vomit is really live and in person. He's doing very good. That's 4 pukes now, or is that 5? Hold up a number in your hands. Hold up by hands. How many times? 4. That's 4 pukes. He's doing great. Rye, everyone at home, your wife is in the comments, and she's very upset that you wasted dinner like that. Okay? So you go ahead and grab that bucket. You warm it back up, and you eat it again. Oh, now Estella's even more upset. She says this is not okay.
I love you.
Apparently, Estella, have you heard that? He does love you. Jason Swanee has a comment. He says, throwing up makes it worse as well. Does it feel worse?
Yeah, way worse. This is not.
It feels worse than throwing up?
Absolutely.
Gregory wants to know why you ate the pepper. Oh, Estella also mentioned she will not be cleaning up the vomit. So that's on you, just as a heads up.
Oh, God. Yeah.
He's okay with that, Estella. He gave me the head nod. He's fine with that. Also, Dustin Moore said, this is so horrible, but yet the greatest thing I've witnessed in 2020. To be fair, 2020 has been a very, very low mark. What do you mean, Swanee? What did I call you, Jake? What did I say? I'll wait for you to comment in a second. I know you better.
Goodness, Kevin.
You're starting to feel better now.
After that, yeah.
Okay. It wasn't that bad.
I had a tremendous mess to clean up.
Is there any vomit that made it into a bucket of some sort, or is it all on the floor?
I had a bucket on standby, and it's about 50-50. I'm not going to lie. Dude.
Oh, man. I tell you what. If you told me, Logan, you're going to have a mediocre YouTube channel with your buddies, and you're going to have to one day narrate the intense vomiting of your homie on live feed, I would have said, that sounds like a party.
Dude. If you told...
When we did the Death Nut Challenge, excuse me. When we did the Death Nut Challenge, I was like, when I did the Death Nut Challenge, I was like, oh, if this is what like super spicy food is like, man, I'm a king. Hold on. Sorry. I was like, one pepper after all these spicy, like, how bad can it be? Oh my God.
So I think I just came up with our new advertising route for the Clapped Out podcast. We need to snip down just you puking, and we need to make that a sponsored ad on Facebook. I think we'll pay for advertising because that was good.
Shout out to Derby Roasters Coffee, Kevin.
No, Jason, I don't know how to say your last name. All right, let it go. Let it go. God, we're trying to make people throw up here, dude. Let him puke. Sorry, Rye.
Shout out to Kevin Derby and Derby Roasters Coffee in Durham, North Carolina. I don't know where you got those peppers from, but yeah, keep getting them because those are. I got a big old pink puddle to clean up right now.
Pink. You should probably see a doctor if it's pink, bud.
We had barbecue before I ate this.
So you mean to tell me you probably slow roasted something for a couple days just to puke it up?
Oh yeah, we had brisket.
Oh my God, that makes it even better. Oh man.
So
Kevin, I don't know you, sir, and you probably just met me live like this, but I mean, I love you so much, bud. That was great. Thank you so much for that.
I think I puked on my hat.
We'll put it on.
Hold on, I need another one. Hold on.
Yeah, please, because the shine off your head is hard to see the rest of you. All right, so Rye's going to get another hat. He's finally on the come down. I will say, compared to like the Death Nut Challenge or any of the other ones, compared to some of the other stuff he's done, I will say that the come down from this has been much, much, much quicker than the others.
Oh, the pink was from the Pepto. That's what it was. That's.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Shout out to Pepto Bismol.
Do you think they'll pay us?
Dude, I hope so. Bro,
Man.
that was rough.
Okay, so that was good. I'm a big fan of how all of that. I didn't know how this would play out on camera because it's usually like the Death Nut Challenge was funny for me, but it was like there was no huge grand payoff with it. It was just you in pain for 30 minutes.
I thought I could push through. I really thought I could push through that. I had the utmost confidence that I can eat this oh my God.
How good do you feel though? Now you get on the scale, you just waistline's probably a little thinner now.
Now that my stomach's on fire, dude, I feel like $1 million.
I bet it cleaned you right out.
I need some chapstick right now. I need chapstick today for my mouth, and then tomorrow for my
butthole,
south mouth. Yeah.
Your butthole is gonna be. You're gonna be doing a lot of fanning of your gooch tomorrow, bud. You should get one of those like little things they sell at the baseball parks. It's the fan and it mists, and just hold it against your butthole. The butthole, Mr. 5. Oh, great segue. All right, this is a product that I've been brewing on for a while, and I have decided to go public with this product because I don't have the means to produce it, and I'm hoping that somebody could. So there's a lot of podcasts out there with a lot of serious people that talk about serious technical stuff, right? And I don't care about, I care about that. That's great that they provide that knowledge. I shouldn't say I don't care, but I don't care to be like that because we're not intelligent people. So we're not going to represent ourselves as such. And I am not straight line performance to the front. I agree, Capito. I'm a big fan of straight line up in Illinois. I had to shout them out there in the comments. Anyway, I have an idea, right? So you have Rife Sensors has come out with a coolant pressure and temp gauge. Yep. You have back pressure sensors that are getting remote mounted and staying alive for much longer. And you have all these cool analytics tools to tell you what's going on with your engine's health, right? So you can look back over your data. However, there's also driver input data that's important. So throttle, brake pressure, if your steering angle's straight the whole time you're driving,
all of those things contribute to making a car go from A to B. However, there's one thing that I think would help with everybody. In the Honda game, in a lot of the stick shift game, they put strain gauges on their shifters, right? So the strain gauge can be, let's just dumb it down, can tell the computer that you're about to make the old shifteroo, right?
Yeah, you're yanking on it.
You're yanking, you're giving it a little yank. I want to develop a strain gauge that you put in your sphincter. I'll let that sit for a second. So you insert.
I love where this is going.
You keister the strain gauge, and the tighter grip on the keister strain gauge, the less timing it'll pull out of it, and then the looser the keister, the more timing it'll add. Let me figure this out. You'd have to have an upper and a lower keister threshold.
Yes. So the tighter it gets, the more pucker factor it is.
The more puck you pull.
This is to prevent drivers from coming back around and be like, nah, bro, I totally had that. Like, I wasn't scared, not even a little bit. Like, I barely had to pedal it.
Yeah, and then we look at the pucker data.
Yeah, you look at
and
the
the
data.
pucker data doesn't lie. Data doesn't lie, dude. You broke the sensor in half. And then I'd be like, I couldn't do that. I haven't Kegeled this week at all. So there's
usually
no way I broke that.
in most cases, TPS will tell you that information. And I've had people tell me like I was in it the whole time, and you can see like as the boost goes up or RPM and speed goes up, the TPS percentage drops substantially. So this is for the person who is entirely committed, but it still scares the crap out of them, and that's how we measure it. How much crap would it have scared out of you? I think it's a really good idea.
So the problem is we're a business built on not wearing pants, so we have to have some sort of catch system for the crap.
Yeah,
like a diaper, maybe. Is that what they're called?
They make engine diapers for everything else.
Who is keistering? Is that the question? Keister unfortunately involves Bluetooth devices. Your poop chute, keister, pucker
the
factor.
Driver, who's keistering? The driver.
The driver's going to keister it. Maybe they don't know what keister means.
Oh,
keister is a term
where
you
shove
things.
Smuggle something in your beehole.
Yes, to like get into prison. Like if you're trying to that Rye's been to prison many times.
Yeah,
which is
you
crazy
want
that no
cigarettes or your father's watch from the Vietnam War,
or a cell phone briefcase in Rye's case.
Yeah,
any of that stuff, sphincter, just keister right in.
Absolutely.
He is a train wreck down there, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. It sounds...
From trunk to skunk, he's numb. God.
I'm sorry. I keep looking down at a pink puddle of puke that I have to clean up.
Well, maybe if you're a grown man, you didn't throw up on yourself like a big baby on television. That wouldn't happen, huh?
I tried to make it into the bucket.
A bug just flew right at your camera. And
a bug flew at the camera, and now the freaking ice cream truck is... Can you hear that?
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like he's jamming. We spent all this money on microphones to not be able to hear that stuff.
Wait, job on?
Oh, my God, dude. It was Rasta Day at the shop, and I came in, and Brock had the Rasta, whatever, iTunes, whatever plan.
Yeah.
And every Rasta song, I don't care. It could be a Rasta song about, like, your dog getting hit by a truck, and it's so happy sounding. He's in the street. There comes a truck. Now he's dead. And I don't care because I just feel so excited and happy. I love that music.
When you say that, all I think is Beetlejuice. Remember the original Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Yeah,
is there not original? Is there another one?
I don't know. Like the cartoon or whatever. It was like for kids. But the one with Michael Keaton, it was the best.
Hey, throw some oil dry on your puke was a comment, by the way.
Yeah, I can't move right now. Hey, some things we wanted to talk about. We still got some time here. Do you want to get to some of the subjects we riffed back and forth?
I don't remember, so let's just start.
Cars that you think are going to increase in value?
Nah, that sucks. Next.
Yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got?
I can't think of anything else other than my guts are on fire.
That's okay. So someone earlier in the comments asked me why I ended up chucking a TH400 into the notchback.
There you go.
So here's the deal. And I'm going to be honest about this because I don't want there to be any kind of question mark behind this.
Because you like to win races?
That's a big part of it. I do like to win races, but that's not why I built that car. I built the car just to try to blow it up on nitrous. But so originally with that car, the whole goal with the series was every week I'm going to put a video up and I'm going to be accountable for a weight loss journey. And it's going to be this whole cool thing. And then I got effed in my A when I ordered a transmission from a dude and then it just didn't get shipped for months. So that screwed the whole video. And the thing is, we're not operating on a huge budget. So like the sponsors that we work with, God bless them. I love them and they take care of us when they can. And everyone we worked with has been awesome. But like I had to pull cash out of my pocket for obviously the engine, the transmission. I mean, a lot of stuff is out of pocket expense. And we are not a big enough channel to where our ad revenue pays for that stuff. So I can't just put $1,500 out there on a transmission and then if it doesn't show up, buy another one for another $1,500. So for 2 months, I didn't get this trans and I couldn't get my money back. And he finally freaking sent me my money back. Once I got my money back, I decided to jump on board with FabBot Fabrications and do an AR5 transmission swap, which I went over in a couple different videos. So I bust my ass for a couple of weeks on this whole setup. I get everything together. Everything's good. Put the whole transmission in the setup, only to find out that it has no fourth gear. And I'm just so beat down. I'm doing this on my back in a garage, trying to be funny and jovial while making the videos. And I'm just pissed. So I take that transmission out, call the junkyard. They tell me, we'll replace it with another one. I'm like, okay, whatever, just get it coming. So they send me another AR5 transmission. They send me the transmission, and I put everything together for a second time. Well, it's like the fourth or fifth time at this point. I can't remember how many times it was in and out. And I put the trans in. I fill it up with fluid. I go to bleed the clutch, and I have a modern driveline hydraulic clutch adapter in the car that is – it's a pain in the ass. I mean, it's a pain in the ass to set up. And all of them I've learned are a pain in the ass. The modern driveline, the McLeod, they're all a pain in the ass. They work when they're done, but there's no easy way to convert a Fox to hydraulic without having a little bit of a pain in the ass from an alignment standpoint,
Yes.
from an adjustment standpoint, from a bleeding standpoint. They're a pain in the ass. So the pedal feel was just not getting better. I bled this thing so many times. And at the end of the day, I was stuck with a pedal feel that was terrible. And it was like the last, I don't know, what was the Terminator? Like the last 3 inches of pedal throw was clutch?
Yeah, so I did. I used the McLeod master cylinder when I did the blue car, the Terminator, which was a 2003 Cobra LS swap with a T56 behind it. And the pedal feel on the thing, it was so light. I swear there was still air inside of the thing, but it doesn't feel good. You don't want it. I
like to feel the changeover in my clutch.
Yeah, absolutely. The pedal would release near the top, but there was no change in the way the pedal would feel. It was very
linear.
You could breathe on the clutch pedal and it felt like it would disengage the clutch. It was such a light feeling. It had such a mechanical advantage over it versus a traditional cable, or just basically what it boils down to is where the clutch master cylinder mounts onto the arm of the clutch pedal on a Fox body or
video and audio on you, right? It's getting choppy again.
Go ahead.
But here, so you got me? You good?
Yep.
Okay. So you go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Your video chopped up for a second.
No, so I think the way the Mustang clutch pedal and the geometry is just, it's not, with a hydraulic system, you can't get a good feel out of it. Yeah.
The angle of engagement, it literally gives your legs so much advantage over pressure. It's fine. It feels very, and this is a very big sideline to why I got rid of the trans, but I wasn't really stoked on that. I got everything. I got the slave cylinder to engage the clutch teeth. I was using a Monster triple disc. I love Monster clutches. Steve Addison, shouts out. Have a great time working with him, and I love the stick shift stuff. But in this case, I just wasn't having a good time. But I got over that. Everything was good. I got it bled out. It was working properly, and I came out to the car, and there is a pool of freaking transmission fluid underneath the car. And I'm just like, okay, maybe I overfilled it and it's out of the shifter hole. So I clean it up and I get underneath it, and the freaking case of the transmission was cracked. And I'm just beside myself. Like, are you kidding me? So it had a hairline crack in the bottom of the case, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, I could JB weld it up. Well, I go to take the shifter off, and the shifter engagement, like the actual cup that sits on the shaft, the shift selector shaft, whatever you call it, was broken off. And the head of the bolt that holds that shifter cup onto the selector shaft fell into the transmission. And the only thing I can surmise is that a gear got stuck between the head of the bolt and just tried to slam that bolt out of the case, and that's what cracked the trans. Originally, I thought the junkyard dropped it. I don't think the junkyard dropped it. I think this was, and I have absolutely no idea how that bolt broke off because it's hand tight with a little bit of blue Loctite and then a half a turn, and that's it. So at that point, I was so just pissed and done with the whole situation. I posted on Facebook, and I was like, who's got a 400 in a converter? I'm done. And Austin Nutgrass, shout out to him, who has, oh my God, Austin and his brother, they're twins. And I completely forgot about that. When I went to pick the transmission up from him, he had a TH400 and a PTC converter for a really, really good deal. It was such a good deal that I completely forgot about ever doing a stick shift in the notchback. That's just where I was mentally. I was so ready. He made me such a good offer just to get the car rolling, and I'm super thankful that he did that. But here's the thing, and I don't know if he listens to our podcast or not. He may not listen to it. No big deal if he doesn't. But I show up at Austin's house, I think it was his parents' place. I'm not sure where the parts were, but I show up, and he comes outside, and we're talking. And I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't talked to him in a little while. He's a local Louisville kid, and he goes inside and goes to grab something inside. And then he comes back out, and he's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we just talked. What do you mean?" And he's like, I kind of gave me this look, I felt like, and I was like, okay. And he goes back inside and he comes back out and he's like, all right, I got it. I'm like, you were just, and I'm just so like confused. And I just didn't remember that Austin has a twin brother named Dustin, and they were doing the old parent trap on me, dude.
Peru, yeah.
They're parent trapping. I got parent trapped. I got parent trapped, dude. And so anyway, that whole deal went. I hope they're twins. Otherwise, their mother makes identical babies. Or maybe I'm just going blind. But yeah, that was hilarious. Anyway, the deal was really good on the trans. I was ready to get the car done, and I needed to wrap up the video series. And I'm not going to keep this car for a very long time. I don't keep anything other than the RX-7. I get into it. I make some funny videos, and I sell the stuff, and I'm very open about that. So I needed to get it done. So either way. That's why I went to a TH400. That'll be covered in a video that I put up on at some point. And it was just a right place, right time. I'm pissed off at this other situation, and I'm just ready to get this thing done. And as of right now, the car is dyno ready, and I will be attempting to tune it myself.
Ooh.
We need like a thunderclack sound. Like
Somebody wants to know in the comments here why a 400 as opposed to a Glide, which, and if I'm correct, you weren't really particular about which one you got.
No, I didn't care.
Yeah, the one or the other is totally fine. At that power level, I mean, really at any power level, is there an advantage to either one? I mean, sure, I think it comes down to preference. You can go fast on either one of them, but at this level,
I have no idea. I have no idea why.
I don't either. It's apples and oranges. But
Rye's having a tough time, and I'm going to go ahead.
I'm not going to lie.
How long have we been doing this?
We're about 50 minutes so far. Yeah, 50 minutes. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let Rye have the cop out here, and I'm gonna cut it 10 minutes short tonight, guys.
Sorry.
Everybody that's asking about everybody that's asking about the Integra, it'd be a shame if the car was already gone, right? So stop asking about it.
Yeah, weird, huh?
The end of the video, I'm literally like, I'm gonna sell the car. Like it's gonna be for sale. So if it's already sold, that'd be crazy, right? End of the video here. I want everybody to just say a prayer for Rye's butthole for tomorrow because he's gonna be in bad shape. We are going to be doing the podcast. We're trying to hit it Wednesdays around 6 p.m. Wednesdays 5:45 to 6 p.m. is where we're going to be hitting it, and we're gonna roll on from there. Next week we will hopefully have a special guest in Jason Terrell of Tin Soldier Race Cars.
Yeah.
Trying to bring Jason on here, and we're going to go back and forth on why he's so adorable and how in 5 years' time he became a staple in the racing community with Brad and the whole team over at Tin. These guys went from zeros, no offense, to heroes in a very quick time span, and I mean that in nothing but a loving sense.
Yep.
They have watched them move from shop to shop, bigger, and we suck them off quite often on this podcast for good reason. So I want to have Jason on here. They were going out to Car Wars tonight at KY Dragway, but it was canceled for rain. They're eating steaks somewhere in Lexington right now. So thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate you. Also, do not forget DerbyRoasters.com.
DerbyRoasters.com. Derby Roasters, Derby Coffee Roasters on Facebook. Hit them up if you want some of the finest coffee. And I will say this, the coffee is legit delicious. I can't function in the morning without my coffee. Neither can my wife. And we both enjoy the coffee that Kevin Derby of Derby Coffee Roasters has sent over. Also, don't forget to head over to clapped.com/store. We still have a little bit of merchandise up there. And I will be cutting some new stickers. We're
Stickers.
continually working on new t-shirt designs and hats, which we keep.
We're not. Don't lie. We haven't worked on
I
any
know.
designs at all.
It's
We're gonna
been
wing
10
it.
episodes now at this point, but I'm going to keep saying it just to keep people going there.
Yeah. The shirts are cheap, like $13 a piece plus some shipping.
Yeah, wait.
If you buy,
what do you-
just can we just get rid? We have more than that in these shirts. Just buy them so we can come up with funnier shirts because these shirts aren't funny enough.
Yeah, no.
I want my shirts to say, "Make 7 up yours."
If
on
you
the
can
back,
make
know?
a t-shirt, a screenshot of me puking into a bucket, that will
Oh.
sell millions.
Perfect.
Clapped
Everybody.
out podcast. We're out.